Everyone, Dr. Obam Bowen here. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well with you in your world today. And as you know, it is still 2021, which means that it is still the year of the one thing for me. And what is that one thing for those of you who have not been following? The one thing I chose this year for the year of the one thing is growth. Growth of myself, growth of in my health, and growth in my business, and most specifically, most importantly, choose to share on how you can choose growth in your business and given business tools. So today, before I jump into today's topic, let's talk about my definition of growth. So my definition of growth is simply this. Growth is a thing that you consistently do to get out of your current comfort zone. Thank you all for the love so much. Appreciate it. Definitely. Hi, sweet. But today, our topic is going to be simply this secret that I've used for the last 9 years that basically and it's the number one method to help any business explode where they're at. So let's talk about that. Hey, Afia, welcome. Good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate you, my sister from a different mister. Put me in a choke and I'll end up in a twister. But anyways, let's get serious. And she's dying laughing. I know, it's all good. But let's talk about this one secret, this one method. Here's what it is. It's collaboration or participation on a different level in a whole different way. Here's where I really learned this years ago, probably about 11 years ago. And there's my daughter in the background fighting with the dog. So where I learned this was in the network marketing space, actually. So let's just pause for a second before I tell you more about how I use collaboration very, very well. So number one, where I actually learned this is very simple. In network marketing, you join a network marketing company. They have the goods, the products or service, and they even have the materials to market. All you have to do is sell, right? So you can sell and you can earn commissions. You can build a business doing that, just like any other business. The great difference is you then have the ability to recruit other professionals like yourself to build a business where you earn a percentage of what they're basically earning from building their business. So I said to myself, man, that's pretty good. Why can't that happen for business? So I thought I should do that in business. And then years ago, I created what I now practice in my businesses when I'm doing them that gave me the opportunity to create what I call 3 different points of profit. Right? Those 3 different points of profit is basically percentage points of how I participate when I collaborate and build businesses or build business relationships when I basically do joint venture or collaborations with other business owners. So for example, Afia, my sister from a different mister who put me in a chokehold and turned it into a twister, her and I are business partners, and we're basically 50-50 partners. That's the highest I go. So 50-50, I do 30-70 or a 10-90 split. Mostly the 10 is in favor of myself, the 90 is in favor of the other business partner, right? 30 in favor of me, 70 in favor of them, the 50-50 where we're there, because the 50-50 are the equal collaborations for a certain amount of time. So say, for example, right now, I'll give you an example with a current business so it makes sense. Afia and I just recently launched the Underdog Millionaire Business Accelerator Program. Now, next year, that business will go to a whole other level. It'll be a 9-figure business. Very, very, hey, Regine, good time, long time no see. Hopefully, we get to catch up here in Miami, girl, because I know we've been trying to connect with each other for a while. Hey, Marjan, good to see you. But here's what's important. When that business gets to a certain level and it scales and we're running everything on autopilot, we're both 50-50 partners, but at that point, we'll run an agency and we'll take a percentage of what we consider the 50% profits from what we have running that, running that agency. So then we're equal partner shares in that. Now, for a lot of the businesses that I especially the ones that I have a 10% stake in through that collaboration, here's the most amazing thing. Those are businesses that I have, and I think I have about 78 of the just 10% partnership relationships. In the beginning of those businesses, I help build a business, help them with the vision, help them with the direction, help them with everything that they need to get off the ground, sometimes even the confidence and all that business owner needs. Now, a lot of these partnerships and relationships I build with integrity because I'm always testing folks. I really am, right? To see what kind of person they will be. But at the end of the day, for that 10%, what it becomes later on as they build and grow that business is it then becomes me coaching and mentoring to that company. And obviously, I'm going to give the most important action-driven type of advice for that business, because the bigger the business grows, the bigger the paycheck that I have. Now imagine if you have 10 partnerships with individuals and you're taking a 10%. Hey Vinny, welcome my brother, good to see you. Right? Imagine having those 10 people that you have a relationship with and you're only generating about $1,000 of profit from them on a monthly basis. That definitely gives you those 10, it gives you $100,000 a month of income, which translates over to $1.2 million a year. Now, for $1.2 million a year, where you're just giving advice and helping and coaching those businesses, is it worth it? Hey to you, to my brother, love and appreciate you. As a matter of fact, Vinny is one of those individuals that has been a mentor and a friend, and we have a business we're joint venture partnering on and releasing relatively soon, but his own business, Swag, Succeeding with a Goal, the boy's bad. You should look him up, check him out actually. My favorite person on planet Earth is Mr. Vinny Cochran, just in case no one knows. And for those of you, you might say, well, Dr. Earl, why isn't your wife your favorite person? Well, if it wasn't for Vinny Cochran, I would have never met my wife. So now you know why he's my favorite person, because I love her to death, right? And that's not a goal. I'm not planning to kill her anytime soon. And for those of you who didn't get the joke, you'll get it on the way home. Anyways, so imagine having those 10 relationships where it's only $1,000 a month. That's a $10,000 a month, which then relates to $100,000 a month in total of revenue for you with that business, which is $1.2 million a year. Now, I love these. Now, listen, of the 78 different ones that I have that are that, we appreciate you too, my brother. The ones that I have like that, the least amount that we generate is about 10 grand a month. So do the math with those. And then you can see this is why the most profitable and the fastest way is to be able to, just as I do in those businesses, I pour an amount of value into the businesses in the beginning. Then we help get them to the first phase of momentum. So once they get into momentum, that's where the action and the excitement really happens, because it's all excitement till you get to momentum. And then momentum only have 3 phases. It's maintaining momentum. So I help them to maintain and then go to the next level, which is advancing momentum, where you advance the growth of the company and the business. And then there's accelerating momentum. So that's pouring gasoline on the fire, turning it into a big thing. This fire burns all the time. So the more I do and coach and help in just those 10% alone, then it's amazing to see how the CEO grows, how the CEOs, how everyone else grows, how they understand these concepts and take the business to a whole other level. And then instead of paying for coaching, I already have a 10% stake in the company. So all I'm doing is raising the company and going, and that's the reward back for that. So the best way to build and accelerate this, you could have used, like I said, for the last 9 years. The number one method is basically joint ventures, collaboration, whatever you want to call it. It's partnerships. My second, as I said, 30% and 50%. The 50%, like for example, Afia and I, this is a legacy business and a legacy brand. So it's going to take a while before we truly get that on full automation. But then we will be doing probably equally 10% of the work, where 50%, 90% of the income is still coming in. Hey, Brian, good to see you, cuz. But by maintaining the same ability to do that, and we have then a team that runs and manages the in and outs, the day-to-day of the business, then we both can cut back and say, you know what, overall, we'll just take 30% each, that's 60%, and pay 40% to a team that's building the business. Now, let me ask you this. Would you rather take 40% of a watermelon or 100% of a grape? Obviously, the answer is 40% of the watermelon, because that watermelon is very big, and 40%, even 10% of a watermelon is better than 100% of a grape. And her and I can still live, and this is how I've launched companies after companies after companies and be successful. Because when I launch a company, something, whether it's partially mine or fully an idea of someone else, and we build together, it makes it simple. So, today's message on growth is this. Find the people that you can actually collaborate with, those that you know, like, and trust, and can trust you the same way, that you can actually partner with and you can share profits with to be able to grow your business. So remember, if you don't choose growth, you're choosing apathy. Well, what do I mean? If you're not choosing growth, you're standing still. You're not even getting into momentum. So you can't maintain, accelerate, or do any part of it. Business is stagnant. And in life, you're only growing or declining. So choose growth. If you don't, you end up in apathy. And here's what I'll close with. If you don't know, apathy is a natural human instinct. It's common to us all, and it consistently forces us to seek a comfort zone by which nothing ever changes. So don't be comfortable, choose growth. This is my message to you today. If anything I've said here made sense to you or illuminated a new direction for you, especially this year in 2021, please do me a favor, comment down below what you got out of the video, or just drop a 1 if you don't really know how to articulate it to show that you got some sort of value. And if you did comment 1, you want to help someone else, please tag or share it with someone else so that you can be a blessing. Don't always just take. The universe is reciprocitous. Law 1 of the world is reciprocity. Be able to give and you will receive. Whatever you give to the universe, it multiplies it tenfold and give it back to you. So if you give attitude, it gives you 10 times more of that. So with that being said, hey Shane, good to see you, brother. It's all about networking, influencing your network, as well as providing purposes, motivation, and direction, and excel. Yep, absolutely. Spoken like a true hero. So thank you so much, Shane. Everyone else, appreciate you tying in. Thank you so much, Vinny. I look forward to being of value to you. I'll see you tomorrow with another video to help you build your business and talk to you more about the growth of yourself and your business. Take care. God bless. This is Dr. O saying choose growth, because if you don't, you end up in a life of apathy, and you don't want that. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.